We are a country dominated by agriculture, where sheep outnumber people and 90% of the landscape is farmed.
Well, I was born and bred up here, so this is all I know.
It's just been every day a joy. I can hardly believe I'm lucky enough to live here.
But against a backdrop of rising prices, Brexit and a changing climate, Welsh farmers have a challenge on their hands.
I worry for this year coming because our input costs have just gone up so much.
Over the course of a year, we filmed the farmers producing food across our nation, through the ups.
It is alive. Good boy.
Oh no, there's feet. There's another one coming.
It's not always like this.
And the downs.
Are you okay? It's a lovely day today.
It's not money, it's not the toothpaste, it's sheep that lead to divorces.
And discover why farming is their chosen way of life.
It's almost like destiny or something. I feel like I was born to do it.
This is Born to Farm.
In the winter, the cattle are in, so they need bedding, they need scraping out, they need feeding a day. So there's a little bit more of a workload. The weather can be challenging. We have snow, sometimes ice. Today it's not too bad. Whatever's frozen today will be thawed by the afternoon, so it's not too bad. My name is Llyr Jones, and I farm here at Derwydd, Llanfihangel, near Corwen. We farm just a touch over 1,000 sheep. We've got dairy heifers that we rear and sell. We also have renewable energy and 32,000 drinking jugs. How would I describe it? I would describe it as a well-managed disaster. That wasn't supposed to happen in the last 10 years. This farm has seriously changed. I inherited a sheep farm, but now the farm is totally different. It's a totally different business. Whichever bit wasn't profitable, we've cut that away and we've looked at other income streams. Hopefully, if my children ever want to farm, they'll be inheriting a totally different business, and it'll be better environmentally as well, because that is really important for me. I was just checking out, it's 9:30. No, it's 10 o'clock. It's a cup of tea time at the chicken shed now.
Question is, where are the mugs? Problem with moving houses, you never know where anything is, and Anna's done the putting away. We have been here for 6 days only, and it just feels absolutely like home. Casualty of the moving. From the kitchen sink, I can see my own livestock, my own sheep, which for us living here with a farm now with a house on it is just magical. Okay. I'm Kate, and I farm here at Penbanc, which is just south of Cardigan in North Pembrokeshire.
My name is Anna, and I farm with my wife Kate. I'd say probably because I'm physically stronger, I do more physical work on the farm, and younger. Yes, working together it's challenging at times.
So you can come in, we'll go at the top, we'll lay out the hay.
All right, it's fine.
All right then. You don't need to pick, look. just come here.
I think we both think we know best, but one of us has to give in.
We negotiate an agreed settlement and proceed from there.
Yeah, or I'll just go and do it.
So this morning, let's move the cattle from down by the barn and we'll put them in the top field. Yeah?
Yeah, let's go.
So these are our pedigree traditional Hereford herd. They're a native breed. This is Angela at the front and she's the leader. I might just try and get everyone to the gate before you go. Come on.
Now sod it, let's go.
All right, open up, off you go. Come on.
Okay, let's go, come on.
Everybody has got a name, not because they're pets, but because it's much easier for us to remember a name than it is an ear tag number. So yeah, we're not being sentimental, it's not about that. Some of these will be off to the abattoir next autumn, something like that. But while they're alive, they have the best life we could possibly give them. Thank you, Angela, that's absolutely right.
This has been designed for cattle. This was a dairy farm originally, so this sort of drive along the fields is fantastic for moving the animals across.
There we are.
They went straight for the hay.
Yeah, of course. They're all jumping. Look, watch them skip. To be honest, they remind me of when we let the cows out in the spring from the barn. They go mad, and here they are going mad, and it's not spring, it's December.
Yeah.
They're so happy. Look, good girl, Carol.
Do you think they're happy?
I think they look pretty happy to me.
We are at my free-range egg unit. We have 32,000 hens here producing eggs for Tesco's. So this shed was only built in September, hence it's still looking a little bit like a building site. So usually the lights of the shed come on at 5 o'clock in the morning, they lay an egg, and then 9 o'clock in the morning, the doors open, and then the hens can have the rest of the day off basically. Avian flu is pretty bad this year. When we do get a housing order and when we are told to keep them in, we do it for their welfare. It's the safety of the hens that are the priority. Today, a little bit exciting because I bought a robot. It's coming from Holland. I've been waiting for it for a long time. I'm like a child in a sweet shop, really. Can't wait.
Morning.
How's things?
How are you?
Yeah, I found us all right.
Good.
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 So, see how big. How big is it?
I'll show you in a minute.
We've been waiting for this since September. Since the order's gone in, it's taken 6 months to get here. They're really expensive. Guys, this is big, quite a big pallet, this one. When I decided to go up to 32,000 hens here, the image in my head was the egg belt and the robot. That's what I had in my head. That's how the shed was going to look. At the moment, the girls are grading the eggs, taking the dirty ones out or cracked ones out, and then every 30 eggs they're having to pick up and stack. But the robot will mean that the girls won't have to move until there's nearly 11,000 eggs gone past. It'll be just less work for everybody. No, I don't think it's going to fit. The package, there's too much packaging on it.
So we are preparing a little pen, and we're going to bring in our sheep because they travelled down last week, and I want to give them a check over, make sure everyone's okay, make sure no one's lost an ear tag, and then we're going to move them to another field. I've come to farming rather late in my life, but I wish I'd started sooner. Ginger won't come in, you know what she's like. When I look back at what we've learnt now and what we can do now, whereas in the early days, we just didn't know at all what we were supposed to be doing, at what time of year, with what species, no idea. But the only way to learn is by doing and experimenting and unfortunately learning from your failures more than your successes sometimes, yeah.
Right, okay, let's go. Come on guys, come on! Hello you, you want some nuts? Hey, come on guys, come on!
Don't feed them.
Yeah, some of them are in already. Come on! But I never thought I would be farming in a million years. Oh, some for you. And then I was thrown at it.
It's that bloody ginger nut.
After a one-day course on lambing and sheep handling, yeah, we stuck our hands in and we did it.
We could always do.
It can be hard work because it's everyday thing. You're responsible for animals. You have to do it in all weathers, and you can't have lie-ins. Kate, shut the gate! That's it, they're off. Oh shit! Why do you run out? Quick, quick!
Right, stop. Puts most marriages under a fair amount of strain to work with sheep.
Keep running, Kate. We need a collie dog.
Nice one.
We are in.
All right.
UK 03015558.
Correct.
Ending in 19. That's your.
Yeah, and my flock number, yes. Can you give it to me anyway?
Ah,
Because I've got a different one here now. Your flock number is a number that's allocated to you by the government, and that's specific to your flock of sheep. If you move farms like we have, you can't take your old flock number, you have to have a new flock number. And then a sheep will have an individual number, which is the ear tag number. Okay?
Ear tag number 164.
I must say, when I started farming, I didn't get a manual or a handover, and the bureaucracy, I found it mystifying. Oh, I got Wilma. I know who Wilma is.
They look healthy and happy, so we can let them out in order to bring the other group in here and have a look at the other group, and then Margaret will be last.
Yeah, we should be done by nightfall. Did you get Dandelion?
No.
He's coming at you now.
Come on in, Flo. Good girl. Right, love you. See you later.
Bye.
Come on, Flo. It's been a relatively mild winter so far. You know, it has been warm, so it's been a good winter for my first year. We've got bits of land all over the place, really, scattered in different locations. So, yeah, you know, there's a lot of road work going back and forth and checking different groups and then moving them then as well. Some people call it tarmac farming, so yeah, that is definitely a challenge. I'm Sean Jeffries and I'm farming in the Gwendroeth Valley, which is between Carmarthen and Crosshans. Today we're at my grandparents' small holding, so this is where I sort of operate from, and yeah, we keep most of the sheep here. I feel like I've got lots of jobs. You know, I'm employed full time, so I do that job remotely because of COVID. Typically, I come up here and then I can do my sheep jobs in the morning. I can work in there in the day, and then I'm here ready to get out in the evening. Then, yeah, I'm a farmer. Technically, yeah. The long-term hope is to be able to farm full time. Right. So today now, over my lunch break, we're going to take Flo to my neighbour, and she's going to give us some tips on how to train her up to be a good sheepdog. She's the first pup that I've had from a baby pup, so. Yeah, I'm training her on the job really, and I think she's training me sometimes as well. Flo, what's in there? Sheila, our neighbour, she trains dogs and she goes sheepdog trialling. Yeah, she's a great person to learn off.
Right, just to there, look. Can you see?
Yeah.
Walk on.
Sort of understood the basics, isn't it? But it's always nice to go with someone who does know what they're doing for reassurance, isn't it?
What you can do now, really, come here and send her left before they go back to the corner. Go on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Send her left.
Stand. Come by. Come by. When I tell her to, go, come by, she goes to the left, and when I say away, she goes off to the right. Away. So now that we've got the basics, Sheila's going to help put the finer details onto it now.
And again, go on. For Sean has got to learn as much as the bitch, yeah, because he's new at it as well.
Stand. Come by. Stand, walk on.
All she needs is a bit more confidence. No, she's doing really well, really. Call her off now, Sean. She needs a break.
She's got the potential there.
Yeah.
Up to me now to alongside with Sheila to make sure she reaches it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Sheila.
No, that's fine.
Well done, Flo.
From the moment we got here, it's just been every day a joy. I can hardly believe I'm lucky enough to live here.
I love it. I love the landscape. I love the weather. I know the weather has been strange, but yeah, so far so good.
It takes an age to get these boots on. So we'll feed the pigs and we'll give them some apples, see if they like them. Ladies, hello. Now the pigs are new. We got them the day before yesterday, and before we've had Gloucester Old Spot, so we wanted to try out something new this time. Are you enjoying that, girls? Come. We've got Eva helping us today, who is our neighbour's daughter. She's from a farming family. I think she probably knows more about farming than we do, that's for sure.
That's great. Eva, is that true? Their tails are curled around. Does it mean they're happy?
Yeah, the curlier the tail, the happier the pig.
That's what I thought, yeah.
Yeah, they're all at the moment with curly tails, which means they're really happy with their new home.
Tamworths are wild things and they do decide to do their own thing, so we'll see how we get on with taming them a bit.
Come on, you.
Winter, it's not my favourite season, but it is a good time to get to know the farm, I think, because you see it at its worst. You know where your damp patches are, you know where your windiest parts to the farm are, so it's good time to, I think, to start.
I keep saying to Anna, there's no hurry, we've got the rest of our lives to do whatever we want to do here and hopefully plant trees, hedges, and that I think will bring us huge satisfaction.
Right, set this up there. Today we're in Pembrokeshire by Tower and Spite. Do you reckon that could come flush tight to the post? A friend of mine, a sheep scanner, is going to come and ultrasound scan the ewes and to firstly check that they're in lamb, that they're pregnant, and then to count how many lambs they've got.
Are you going to search for that?
Well, I know there's two, definitely.
Okay.
Fundamentally, the lambs are the farm's income, isn't it? The results of today will allow me now to plan the coming months and hopefully get an idea of how many lambs I'm going to sell and how much money the business will bring in. They'll be going through there into the trailer. David will be scanning them and shouting the result. Kindly, my grandfather's come for the day, and then Tileri, then my girlfriend, is also here, and she'll be putting the marks on the ewes then as they go out.
So I'm going to do orange for twins.
Yeah, put green because some of they got orange rattle marks on them. Green mark centre the back for twins.
Yeah.
Green on the neck for empty.
Right. Okay.
Single. Straight through.
Straight through. Single.
So I've got a full-time job myself, and then Sean's obviously working full-time. So we try and just cram as much work in with the sheep then on the weekends, or say if we've got any annual leave booked or anything like that. So yeah, it's pretty full on, to be honest.
Single. Single. Well, without looking at the screen, I think we're slightly above target, but there's a few more left to scan, so we'll find out now. Twin. Twin. Single.
Last one.
Twin.
Twins, yeah.
Just wait. We've got 130. So for every 100 ewes, we've got 130 lambs in them. They'll be coming home in about 3 weeks' time. Then yeah, they'll be having lambs then in mid-March.
Mid-March. So that's when we've got to prepare for.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello, good evening. The highest level of weather alert has now been issued for parts of Wales ahead of the arrival of Storm Eunice, with gusts of up to 100 miles per hour expected.
Storms are, yeah, we'll get them. I think maybe now they name them, you seem to think they come a bit more regular than usually. Maybe before there was just a windy day, but it's just part and parcel of farming, really, isn't it? And part and parcel of farming here in the uplands of Wales. Well, I was born and bred up here, so this is all I know. My father farmed here, and he became ill with cancer. I was 19 when I took over the farm, and I was 23 when I totally took over. But I think that's moulded me to the person I am today. You okay? Nice day for it. It's a lovely day for it. It's like I enjoy the variety of the day, like not one day is the same. Better being cocksure, but dwi'n helpu you. There's something different every day, and I wouldn't change it for anything now.
Next time, spring brings some new arrivals to our farms.
You've got a baby there. Look at the beautiful little baby girl.
And Sean's farming journey reaches new heights.
This could be a way of life for me, to Larry, and our family one day.